This video assumes that someone in your band has already set up your account and added data. We're going to focus on how you can access that data. If you haven't already, you'll need to install the free BandHelper app from any of the app stores that distribute it. When you first open the app, you'll have to enter your login info, which your account administrator, that's the person in your band who set up your account, should have given you. You can click Login to an existing account and enter it here. The app will save this info so you don't have to enter it every time. Note that you do not need to register or create an account of your own. You will log into your band's account so you can access your band's data. When you log in, the app will download all the account data and save it on your device so you can access it while offline. If you're concerned about storage space on your device, keep in mind that the BandHelper database is very small, typically less than the size of a single photo that you take from your camera. But if your band has attached documents or recordings to your songs, those could take up significant space. To only download these files on demand, you can turn off auto-download files. Or you can leave that on, but set a maximum file size for automatic downloads. For example, setting that to 1 megabyte would auto-download most charts, but not most recordings. When you're ready, click Continue to start the download. What we see now is the database downloading. This should only take a minute or two, and you should leave the app open until that finishes. Okay, now that's done, but if your account does contain documents or recordings that you are allowing to auto-download, you will see the sync button in the top toolbar blinking. You can click that to see the download status, and if you close the app now, these downloads will just continue the next time you open it. While that's running, we can start exploring. On the right side of the screen, you'll see shortcuts to any upcoming or favorite set lists. If there are none, you can click Repertoire and then Set Lists to see all the set lists that have been created. Set lists associated with specific events will appear below this line, sorted by date, and general set lists will appear above it, sorted by name. When you select a set list, you'll see a choice of several layouts. These provide different views of your songs with different functions available. If nobody in your band has created any set lists, you can view a smart list instead. These are longer lists of your songs, sorted by a field rather than sequenced into a particular order, but you can view them with the same layouts to access the same functionality. Let's go back to a set list and use the More Buttons layout. The song list appears initially, but we can click a song to hide that, leaving most of the screen space for lyrics. We also have a row of buttons down the side that we can use to view notes, play recordings, play the tempo, or transpose the chords. Songs can have multiple documents or recordings, which you can see if you click and hold the document or recording button, and then you can switch between the different options. For example, this song has 2 versions of the lyrics attached and 2 recordings. Usually the lyrics will be sized large enough that they don't all fit on the screen at once, so you have to scroll them. You can simply drag the lyrics up and down, or you can tap the top or bottom of the lyrics to jump a page at a time. Or if the song has been set up for auto-scrolling, you'll see an arrow inside the document button, and then you can click the button to start auto-scrolling. You can click again to pause or resume. When you need to change to the next song, you have a few options. You can swipe horizontally from right to left, or you can click the song list button to show the song list, then scroll if needed to find a song, and then click it to select that song and hide the song list again. You can also tap with 2 fingers to show or hide the song list. If you have a Bluetooth or MIDI foot switch, you can program that to change songs. You can see our remote control tutorial for more on that. You can even link your device to your band leader's device while performing, and then your device will switch to whatever song they select. That's called live sharing, and we also have a tutorial for that. Don't forget to explore the other layouts to see which works best for you. While viewing a setlist, you can click the Layouts button in the top toolbar to switch to a different one. The More Controls layout has smaller lyrics but includes recording controls, with a progress bar, speed and loop controls, and an in-app recording function. So this is great for practicing. On the other hand, the overlapping buttons layout makes the lyrics a little larger and minimizes the number of buttons on the screen, so this is better for performing. If you want some combination of these layouts or something completely different, you can make your own custom layout. You can see our tutorial on song layouts for more info on that. Now let's see how you can add or edit your own data. If your account administrator gave you editing access, you can click the Song Edit button in the top toolbar, then scroll through the pop-up window to see what you can edit. Just remember that anything you change here will affect everyone else in your band. So you could correct mistakes or add missing info, but you shouldn't change things for your own personal needs. You can look into the personal sync functionality if you need something like that. You can also add custom fields and then enter info that's personal to you, like what guitar you use on each song. To add a completely new song, you can click the back button until you get to the Repertoire menu, then click Songs, then click the plus button at the top of the list, and fill in the info. But it's a good idea to check first that the song you want to add isn't already there to avoid creating duplicates. Your info will save automatically when you leave this page. Let's look at the Sync button again, and we can see that the data has finished downloading. You'll see this button blink briefly as it downloads new data whenever you open the app, and as it uploads your changes whenever you edit data in the app. But those syncs will be quick compared to the initial download we just did. If you have more than one mobile device, like a phone and a tablet, you can enter your login info to each of them, and then access the account data from all your devices. Any data you change on one will automatically sync to the others. This should get you started using the app, but there are tons more features available, so you can browse the tutorials section at bandhelper.com to learn more. And if you have a Pro account, you can proceed to the Getting Started tutorial for Pro accounts next.